So good morning and Jai Hind to one and all present over here in this Zoom room. Today is a day. Yesterday we had two sessions of professional visit, which is an annual exercise of Sunbeam Sun City to give you more insights about the careers, the not on the we are not talking about the veteran careers where everyone is saying that you become a doctor, engineer, or a somebody who is taking you're taking the same way what others are, because I believe that today is the world where you need to be extraordinary with your skills, what your passion is all about, and you need to believe on your passion and make your own way accordingly. So yesterday we have archaeology, we have landscaping, but today while I'm going to introduce my today's speaker, I really want to tell you that whenever we have some problem, illness, specifically said, the we what we do, we go as a patient to a person, like we go to a patient to a person who is a doctor, who see us, who we consult them, they see us and give the prescription and we get well. It's our belief to that person that somebody who is seeing us, who is giving prescription or the medicines, it's a belief that these medicines will work out, and the person who we have believed to be the one who will cure us with the consultation will be the person who is a right person to do so. I believe same for the career counseling. Career counseling was not at all was not my time career profession which somebody can choose. When I started my career journey, when I look back, when I introspect that what I did, what I'm doing is something which is very, very different what I thought. It's not just because what I have not got the right path, because there were not so much of options available to us, but also there were lack of information from the people who actually have expertise in it. Today we have Miss Varsha Rebello, a ACE career counselor and a partner career counselor of one of the leading organization of India called iDream Career. Why I have chosen Miss Varsha Rebello? Because whenever she is our guest resident at times when we have physical career counseling there in Sunbeam Sun City. Why I have chosen her? Because whenever I spoke to her, as not as a career counselor but as a person also, she is the one who will always give you advice not on the basis of your just a first assessment or initial talking, or she will not be judging you as a person or asking you what are your traits and giving you advices. She is a very, very detailed one to go for that particular case and give you a best suitable advice for a children. She's like a sailor to a boat whose way is actually somebody, which is all the people who are on the boat is actually dependent upon the sailor where he or she takes them. So she is the one who is the best seller for today's program and the best one to talk today. Why Varsha Rebello is one another thing, because she has chosen a career to be a career counselor. Being apart from such a highly qualified background, from such a good, prestigious colleges, she can go anywhere. She can do social work. She can do L number of things. But why she has chosen career counseling as a profession, we will get to know today. So we welcome ma'am. Sunbeam Sun City and family welcomes you for this session of Professional Visit 2021 with class, especially selected student of class 10th, 11th and 12th present batch. Let me read a short profile of ma'am and then we start our conversation. So Varsha Rebello is a certified freelance career counselor and trainer. She has done a Bachelor of Arts in English Literature from Mumbai University in 1982. Then she did her post-graduation diploma in Education Administration from Symbiosis Pune. She has conducted psychometric assessment for students of class 9th and 12th at various places throughout India. Also conducted workshop for career counseling across the country. She was a part of Pearl Academy, Mumbai as a senior counselor where she helped students and their parents to understand the demand and knowledge of college academic program, admission policies, financial policies and procedures. She has worked with several other educational institutes such as CL Education Limited, Mumbai, Indus World School, Career Launcher, etc. Our students must be benefited with your knowledge today. Thank you so much, ma'am, for joining us today on this platform. So, without any further delay, I request ma'am to please take over and start the session.
Thanks, Abhinav, and Jai Hind to everyone. I actually am missing the Jai Hind greetings that we get. Absolutely, absolutely. I miss coming to Sun City a lot. I keep telling Abhinav all the time, God knows when I'm coming back again there, but I have to come back. It's like that. Uh, yeah, so a career counselor. Wow, people never thought a career counseling would be a career that somebody would want to do and explore. So let me start with my journey. What has been my journey and why did I reach this place where I am today? So I don't even want to go back to the number of years that I finished my education, but you can make out how many years ago I must have finished my education. So when go for science. So I went. 11th grade was science. And 3 months into 11th grade, I was very sure that I did not want to do science. I did not like the idea of cutting frogs and cutting earthworms. And oh, okay, physics experiments were a disaster. Chemicals were something that frightened me. And I went back and told my parents, sorry guys, this is not working. I don't think I can sustain 2 years of science. But you know, parents being parents, 12th tak kar lo. So I went ahead and did till 12th. And before they came with the next thing, ki, do your graduation, I was adamant saying, I cannot do this. I appreciate their support. I'm glad that they did not take a very strong stand, said you have to do it. And it was, what is it that you think you want to do? So I said I want to do humanities and I moved to humanities and I majored in English. Uh, then went ahead to work as a lecturer in college and continued for a few years. Then took a sabbatical for 10 years because my children were small. I wanted to give my time to my kids, so I was at home for 10 years. What did I do in those 10 years was what changed the complete direction of my life. I continued studying for those 10 years. I studied whatever came my way. And career counseling courses came my way at that point of time. So there are some premier institutes in Bombay which do courses in career counseling, and I studied from a very reputed university called SNDT University. I did my course in career counseling. And when I decided to get back into corporate space to work again, which was when my daughter passed her 10th standard. Okay, so daughter and me both got out of the house at the same time. She went to college and I went back to work. And that was a time where the company that I worked for handed me career counseling on my plate and said, this is your baby, take care of it. And I jumped into it head first, having zero idea of how this is going to go. It moved ahead beautifully. It was a challenge. Information was not there. People were not ready to compete. Okay, you guys, colleges need to tell me what courses you all are doing. Then only can I suggest it to students. But information was not available. Getting that was a big challenge. So all sorts of things I have gone through, gathered all the information, and 20 years I worked in that space. And came the great age of retiring. And I was like, what am I going to do now? More than that, I felt that I have something with me which is not there in a book and which nobody can teach you, which is my experience. My experience of 20 years of doing hardcore work in the space of career counseling cannot be replicated anywhere. And I was wondering if anybody would value that. And to my good luck and my good fortune, I found a young entrepreneur who absolutely valued what I had got. And we started working together. That was the platform of iDream Careers. That is where I started. The founder of iDream Careers, which had decided to meet me between his flights at the airport. When somebody told him, if you're looking for a good career counselor in Mumbai, please connect with Varsha ma'am. He messaged me saying, between two flights, I have time and I will meet you at the airport. And I was like, I will meet you. And we went and we sat down there, which was scheduled to be a half an hour meeting, stretched as a 4-hour meeting. But that is where we connected. And this young boy he's a young boy. He's an entrepreneur. And he's given me a second lease in my space of career counseling, where I feel I can give so much more to lakhs and lakhs of students every year. Is there a need for career counseling? Was there a need at that point of time? Yes, there was. Had somebody told me when I passed 10th standard, you don't go into, he was there to tell me. Is the need there today? It is much more than it was at that point of time. Because today, the options are so many, but the confusion is much more than, because then you have too many options and you don't know what to do about it. At that point of time, how did students make decisions? Parents said, neighbors said, friends said. Today, it still remains the same. But we are the people who are making the change. We are the people who say, come, we will guide you and show you the way appropriate for you. Because each one of us is an individual with different traits. Each one of us has something unique which we come with, and we should value that and work on those skills. Why should we work as a herd mentality? वो डॉक्टर बना तो मैं उसके पीछे मैं भी डॉक्टर बना. Not necessary. Did I ever think that I would have a career as a career counselor? No, I never thought of it. Because till today, people look at me with big eyes when I say I am a career counselor. And they actually wonder, what have you done in your life? And I tell them, I have helped thousands of students go to a happy space. And I'm happy about it. Because if the child is happy, I'm happy. Why do I still continue doing it? Is another question that people ask me. Because they say, abhi ghar pe baitho, abhi kar rahe ho. And I say, because I want to be surrounded by happy people as I grow older. That is the reason I continue doing it. Every child should be in a happy space. That is what I believe. Every child should get the correct guidance at the right time. Nobody should feel ki are tabhi bataya hota to. I can give you countless examples of students who are misfits in the professions where they are. And why should anyone be struggling that way then? Everyday challenge. Every day is a Monday morning, then saying, "Mujhe to kaam pe nahi jana hai." Why? I want people to get up and say, "Oh, great, today is a beautiful day and I want to do something exciting." Because they like what they do. Because somebody has put them through the entire process saying, this is where you are, this is what your skills are, this is what your aptitude is, and these are the brilliant careers that you can have after that. Are there many careers that we can think about? Oh yes, we can. I can talk about 400. That is the range of careers that we are talking about. Have you children even thought that there are 450 careers? No, we will think of medicine, we will think of engineering, we will think of law, we will think of hotel management. Uske aage kya? So many more are there to think about. Now coming to the new age careers. I had a child who turned around one day sitting somewhere in some school looking, I want to be a blogger. I said, great. First of all, he thought I may not know what a blogger is. So he tried explaining to me what a blogger is. I tried explaining to him how he could make money out of blogging. And then he was, oh, okay, this lady seems to know something. So is that a career? Yes, it can be a career. Can YouTubing be a career? Yes, it can be a career. Can photography be a career? Yes, it can be a career. You talk of essential to do that. That is what is important. So where did I learn to do career counseling? Like I said, I got trained from one of the premier institutes. Are there places that train? Yes, there are. In fact, NCRT has a full 1-year course on career counseling. Go ahead and explore it. IGNOU has a course on 1-year career counseling, a 6-month course, a 1-year course, and a 2-year course. Anybody interested can go and explore it. There are a lot of private universities which have 1 year courses in career counseling. Obviously, these are all courses that you would do along with your graduation, because a 1 year course is not a graduation course. So along with your graduation, you can complement your education with these kind of courses. So it's a space which is very holy according to me, because some child who comes to you absolutely confused, some parent who comes to you not knowing what is the potential of my child. You are the, you're like that light, oh, that shows the, what is it? Come on, I can't get the word. Lighthouse that shows the ship where it can sail to. They come to you with all, anxiety, questions, queries. What will my child do? And for parents, the biggest parameter is the academic performance. There is beyond academic performance that we need to look at. There are so many other things that children are good at, and we should be able to help them identify this good that they have with a career that they can do. It's not to say that academic career is not important. It's absolutely important. But if we can complement that with that kind of a learning, it's the child is going to be happy where he's going to be. So we have so many students who are very creative, but parents do not understand what kind of creative careers could be there. There are so many children who are good in one particular subject, not all the three sciences, one of the sciences. Can he do anything with that? Yes, he can do with that. So there will be a time when he needs to take the other two sciences, but then move into the one direction that he likes. So what are the colleges? What are the courses? Does he need to study in India? So many countless questions that students have and parents have. And we are hand-holding them through all of that. So if anybody going forward wants to explore this as a career, can this be a career? I, for one, very strongly believe that the need for well-trained career counselors is so high in our country that when we look at numbers and figures, at the present rate, 1 in 5,000 children gets a career counseling. Look at that number. One child in 5,000 getting it. What about the remaining 49,000? They are not getting any guidance. So can you make a career of it? Absolutely. You can make a brilliant career out of it. What do you need to have if you want to be a good career counselor? So there are certain things in this profession also, like all other professions. It is not something that falls from the sky for you. You have to work very hard for it. But if I have to sort of list the competencies that you need to have if you want to become a good career counselor, and this is something that you should nurture with you over a period of time. All of us have this. We just need to understand how it becomes important in the time to come and start working on it. So as a career counselor, what do? I listen to people. That means I'm a listener. I will listen very attentively to what the child is saying and what the child is not saying. And my emphasis lies on what he's not saying. Because what he's saying, I can hear it, but what his eyes are saying, what his body is saying, the silent communication that he's giving across to me, my attention is on that. The same applies to parents who are saying something but want to say something else. I'm a great listener. I believe I'm a great communicator. Again, for any career that you want to be, please understand the importance of communication in any career. And that is very specifically for students who say, I want to become into computers, into artificial intelligence, guys, all great careers. But if you cannot talk about what you're doing, if you cannot communicate about doing, the world will not know what you're doing. So communication skills, absolutely important. So I have communication skills. You're going to need it. Logical thinking, reasoning, because I should be able to tell a child the reason why I am suggesting a particular career. It is not my whim and fancy that I say that this child becomes this. Also, logically, I should be able to give the progression of his career. Like after 10th, this is what will happen, or this is what you will do. After 10th, after 12th, this is what you need to do. After graduation, this is what you would need to do. Post graduation, this is what you need to do. So sort of map it out for this thing. It has to be logical. If there is no connection between it, it will not make sense. So that is again something. So I need to have that very clear thinking in my head for every career that I talk about. What are the various permutations and combinations that can work out for this student? अगर जेई नहीं हुआ तो क्या? फिर क्या कर सकता है ये बच्चा जो who has taken a PCM? What can he do? There are 10 other things he can do. I should be able to tell him that. Patience, tremendous amount of patience. It's like bucket full of patience that lies around me.
Which lacks exactly right now, which actually lacks.
And it's become worse in the last 2 years. The situation has made such that everybody is in anxiety mode. And now with the no exams happening, the last 4 days have been chaotic with the phone ringing incessantly. Now what, madam? Now there is no exam. So what? There are so many other things that will be there. So again, then empathy, to know what the child is going through. It's very easy to say, do it. But there are certain areas and certain reservations that are there. And we need to understand that maybe, family situation, maybe financial situation, could be anything. We need to understand that as to why we are talking. Very strong ethics, absolutely grounded and strong ethics and strong integrity. Why? Because you will come across so many people wanting you to suggest careers that they want. Why should I tell a child who cannot do a career because somebody else is telling me and is going to pay me for it? People are ready to do that. Okay. So unless I am very strong and very determined in the way I want to follow it through, you can shake on it. This was something that comes as a surprise when I tell people that in the space of career counseling also this happens. That people come and request you to suggest careers which are beneficial to them. And that is something that where iDream Career as an organization stands very unique. Very unique. We are completely unbiased. We would not recommend any school, college, coaching class, nothing. We will give you the list of colleges that is there. You make a decision of what you want to do. So that is how it should be. I can tell you the top colleges, but which college to go is ultimately your choice. That is not my decision at all. I do not make the decision for the child. A career counselor never makes a decision for the child. It is the child's decision. What do? I guide the child into the correct way. I tell him the pros and cons. I tell him the multiple options. I tell him the multiple routes in which he can follow that career. I tell him plan A, plan B, plan C. I will do all of that. I am not going to decide it for him. He has to decide it for himself. Is this journey been exciting? Yes. Big, absolutely exciting. Every day is a new challenge. Every day is a new excitement because I get to meet a set of students, different stand, what the youngsters are thinking about. I can relate with them. I can understand their problems and I can give them inputs with the experience that I come. So it is a win-win situation for both. Sometimes, so what have I learned from the youngsters the most is I have learned technology from them. Because the first time I touched a computer, I was 40 years old. Now you can imagine how frightened I was of when I touched a computer. I was literally frightened of touching it. Today also, I'm very petrified of a lot of these devices. I will use the basic about it. I will not put my head into too much. And if I don't understand it, I will ask the youngest person in the room and he teaches it to me in the best way. Because y'all are a generation which is connected differently with technology. Y'all understand it in your sleep also. So I, with my eyes open and my 10 fingers working, sometimes can't understand it. So I learn from you guys. Like you learn from me, I learn from you. Another thing that is there, as a career counselor, you have to be a voracious reader. And you would wonder why. Because if you have to have information about careers, unless you read about it, you will not know it. It keeps changing every day. Every day there's a new career coming up and every day the requirements of the market are changing. every day new competencies are being demanded by the market. So if I do not keep reading about it, how do I tell my children that? Now, when I say my children, my own children get very upset because they say you keep calling everybody my child. So I have two of my own and everybody else my own also. Over the years, I must have gone through, I have lost track of how many students I have career counseled. I have career counseled some fathers whose children are coming to me now. So you can imagine my journey, what it has been. What your student or parent should know is that what you're talking about comes with some solid information, that you have some great background to give that information that you're suggesting. That means one, you're trained in it. Two, you have updated yourself in the information relevant to the careers that is there. And you are unbiased in the ideas or suggestions that you're giving. You're not promoting anyone in that. Because the moment you start promoting anyone, the other side will start thinking, saying, oh, they must be getting some cut out of it. इनको पैसे मिलता होगा इसलिए ये कॉलेज का नाम बोल रहे हैं. It's very simple. That is how it works. So we do not do that. That is what is called as unbiased career counseling. And in career counseling, you need to be unbiased. That's absolutely important. And you need to be very relevant. I cannot say this information was 2 years ago. It's irrelevant. What is the information today? Can I share that information with you? Can I give you the updates? That's what is important. Would I recommend this for anyone? Eyes closed, I would recommend it for anyone. Anybody who's passionate about making the world a better place. Anybody who feels the next generation needs better opportunities. Anybody who feels that I can do that. And anybody who wants to remain young at heart. Please get into career counseling. Because you're always connected with the youth. You're always there to help them settle better in life. And they would remember you for that. My journey has been exciting. Looking forward to many of you joining into this space. Me being around to help you guys. Take from the experience. I'm ready to give it. Take it from the experience. Thanks, Abhinav.
Yeah, very, very crisp, but a very, very beautiful journey which has been shared by you, ma'am. Thank you so much for giving such, I'll not say these are the things which people really think of, but specifically, some of the point are very specifically done. And it is so important somebody
Network.
to know that what is exactly about and what it takes to become somebody who is actually passionate about that particular path what she or he has chosen. Coming up to the I'll say I'll wanted to pin you first, so that it will, yeah, and I'll pin me at pin 2 also. Okay, so okay, so my first question which has come in my this chat box, which says, Ishan says that what is the need of the hour for the career counselor, because it is not in a earning mode. Sorry, taking as a profession, what is the earning from this career counseling? A prominent question. He's from economics. He's from economics, by the way, so he's asking that question.
No, in fact, that's the first question we get all the time. Wherever we sit for a career counseling session, even before we say what career, the first question is, how much will I earn?
Okay.
I should be hide about this, because at the end of the day, if you want to work in this space, you should also know the kind of money you will earn. So when I was in corporate, I earned a corporate salary. Okay. So that was what was something that you could expect from somebody who is put in 15 years in a corporate and grown up to the position of senior manager. At the present state, whatever the salaries are, I was drawing that salary. Now that I'm a freelancer and a retired person, and I work in my own space. So I'm a freelancer. I work when I want. When I don't want to work, I happily say no. So it depends on the network that you have built up, and also the city that you operate out of. That geography becomes very important. I am from Mumbai. And in Mumbai, if I say 15,000 rupees for a career counseling session, parents will pay it. But if I come to Varanasi and say 15,000 rupees, you all will physically lift me from there and throw me out. So
No, not like that. People are conscious here also.
Geography, it also depends on your number of years of experience. So as a starter, when you're starting up fresh off, I would say you should actually look at having a full-fledged job and start this as something side by side, because you need time to build a network. On the first day, people are not going to come to you just because you say I'm a career counselor. In my team, my colleagues are engineers, doctors, IIT pass outs who are now doubling up as career counselors. So they have their own jobs and they have their own professions where they take a steady income, build up a base in the space of career counseling, and then move on completely to career counseling. So I would never ask anyone to start this on a full scale because it would not give you enough money to sustain a family.
Okay. Okay. Next question comes from a Shamit Singh. He is asking that, ma'am, you said this is an unbiased profession, and people sometimes do judge you because when you recommend something to someone according to their traits, attributes, and personality and everything. So how it takes to convince that particular parent, it's a tough job. Convincing parent is a tough job, but child is wanting something else, parent wanting something else, making them align to at one particular, how challenging it is.
Oh, extremely challenging. But the difference lies with
And one thing, sorry, one thing add more to it. The child is very adamant to follow the passion,
okay,
but a parent is very adamant to follow their choice of profession, what he actually wants to take. So where to draw a line and being adamant to what?
okay. So that is where we come in as a very, very important person because we come with a lot of knowledge. We come with data. The very simple thing that parents have finished their education 20 years ago. They are not updated with what is happening in the job market and in the education space over a period of time. So we become the person who can connect that dots for them. Now, as it happens very typically with children, that the moment a discussion starts over things which are not comfortable, it ranges into an argument. From a discussion, it moves to an argument and it moves to the space, hum baat nahi karenge, and nobody is talking about it. We need to talk it out. And that is where we connect and we talk it out. I will listen to the parents' point of view. I will listen to the child's point of view, and I will draw a middle line between the two. That is where it is important because sometimes the students also think very impractically, not understanding the reality of what they say is my passion. Like we have this countless bunch of students who come and say ki films mein jana hai. And when they know that I'm from Mumbai, they think that, I have film stars roaming around me. So, madam, how easy is it to get into the film industry? And I agreed the film industry is in Bombay and agreed it is everything is there. But that is not something that you would want to look at as a stable career. And what have you done till now to tell me that I should let you get into a film industry? So I connect the dots between the parents and the child and draw a middle line where everybody goes in their way, understanding that this is an option I can do, not now, maybe a little later. The parents come back with the conviction saying, okay, my child is going in a direction where he has an ability of successing because he has some inbuilt things in him which will help him success. So connecting becomes our point. Parents can be very adamant as students can be very adamant.
Okay, okay, got your point now. Pragya Sharma asked question that what kind of courses will you recommend for a teacher who is really passionate?
I didn't get the question. The courses for the teacher or the courses for the student or the courses for career counseling? I didn't understand.
Career counseling. If she wants to become, like you said, now it's a
she wants to become. Okay, so NCERT has a one-year course. If anybody is interested in getting into career counseling space, NCERT is a one-year. IGNOU has a 2-year postgraduate diploma, which any teacher can look up. iDream Career has a certification training course. There are many private universities that have a one-year course. Please explore all of these and see. And for CBSE school teachers, the NCERT course is the best recommendation that I can give.
Okay, one thing which has come from a person that being from a very diverse, background, being from the education, then you joined several organization. You actually told about why you have chosen I Dream career, but what it is specifically differentiate IDC from other organization to be exactly, because when employer choose an employee is a different story, but when an employee choose an employer, or sorry, an organization to get to, he also, because we are a freelancer, you can go to anywhere, you can, but why especially to IDC? That's a question. I think it's a very smart question to ask, why you have chosen your own company.
Okay, why choose my company? Yeah, like you say, company choose their employees, and employees also have an option which organization they want to work with. So, what I seen when I met Ayush Bansal the first time was this boy has, which still today continues. It is not that that passion has reduced. Now there are certain things which is there with iDream Careers. So being unbiased is one of the things which to me was very important, which is what iDream Career believes about, that we should not be biased for anything. So if you students log on to iDream Career portal, you will see that there is not a single ad on the portal of iDream Careers. Now you all are the technology generation and you all know how much money can be made if you put ads on your website. And if you know the number of students that come to the IDC website, they are in millions. So just putting ads over there would be a great source of revenue for us. We don't need to do anything else. Bas IDC ke website pe ads dalo and make money out of it.
Oh,
It never will
wow.
be. So that is one thing. The second thing is that the information that the student needs is updated all the time. There is no information which is old, irrelevant, because if a student is coming to my platform, he should see the updated information for any course that we are talking about. Which no other platform will give you the kind of information that we have. So you have college information, you have entrance exam information, you have list of 450 careers mentioned over there, scholarships and competitions that are mentioned over there. Everything to help a student build up his resume for further studies or professional courses or a job. Again, the team of career counselors that is there at IDC is absolutely trained other as we support the children. We do a lot of peer learning along with our team members who are there, because like I said, we all come from different backgrounds. We all come with our area of expertise and knowledge, which we share happily with everyone. And that benefit goes to the students. See, at the end of it, the student has to benefit. We all work towards that one target, which says any student, the single most student who comes to us for a career counseling should get the best from the platform and from the career counselor. And that is what IDC works towards. So it's a place where everybody benefits.
Okay, you mentioned the scholarships. One question is from there also. Like,
Yeah.
if I am a child who is studying in class 10th, 11th, or 12th, we only see scholarship as on our merits. Like if somebody is passing out with a merit and or some exams of scholarships, what people offer. But a child who is actually looking for, it depends upon our interest how we take scholarship seriously. But it actually happens, like somebody, a mediocre student is looking for a scholarship, he goes to your site, think, see a lot of options of the scholarship, register it. So at the end of the time, is he or she getting the answer that he's been trapped to some of the, taking the registration of 1,000 rupees or 100 rupees or a free registration, and there is no way out, there is no end towards it. So scholarship basically what to do, where to go, and how to go for it. That's a question.
Okay. Okay. So scholarships is something that is given to you because you're worth it. You have something in you, hence your scholarship is given to you. Okay. So there will be certain parameters. It is not an act of charity. There are parameters on the basis of which a monetary evaluation is done and say, "Ki, this is what we will be able to give you." So obviously there is going to be a basic meet the criteria, you will get the scholarship. Most of the scholarships do not have any money to be paid for it. If you come across any scholarship which says pay 5,000 rupees and we will give you 50,000 rupees, please don't take it. These are not genuine scholarships. All the scholarships that you see on the IDC platform have been checked and verified. Only then are they put up over there. So the state scholarships that are there that come by the state government for all students, those are mentioned. International scholarships, they are verified. We will not randomly put up a scholarship. You have to go through the process. Nobody is sitting there saying, Ki, you come in, apply for the scholarship, and we are giving it to you. We do that. But they are very genuine scholarships. Unless you apply, you're not going to get it. Nobody knows that you want a scholarship. Scholarship will come for below poverty line. Scholarship will come for meritorious students. Scholarships are there for different categories. Application is the way. Money should not be paid for any scholarship. Some of them will have a 100, 200, 250 rupee application, which is still reasonable for it. None of these scholarships are going to ask for that kind of money.
Okay, okay, got your point. Okay, last two questions. First question is like, what is exactly artificial intelligence is going to link all these streams right now, and how one should be very, even in fact to the teachers who are listening towards this session, what is artificial intelligence role in today's world and how one should be prominent in
Okay. This ghost of AI is hovering over our head for a long time. Jaha dekho AI, AI, AI. Okay, so first understand that AI is something that we have created and we are responsible for it. Okay. Now, how it grows, where it grows, and will we become redundant? Please get out of that fear. We are not going to become redundant. A career counselor will never become redundant. Why? Because AI said everything, but at the end of the day, I, the human being, can connect with you with the emotions that are essential and guide you through the way that you need to go, which AI cannot do for you. Now, is AI going to take over everything? No, AI is not going to take over everything. We are still going to be important. What is going to change is the job roles are going to change. What you do once AI comes into the system is what is going to change. And hence, skills become important. Hence, you need to keep upgrading yourself with different areas and be ready for the kind of world that you're going to get into. Nothing of this is going to happen overnight. It's a process. कंप्यूटर आ गया तो इंसान को काम ही नहीं रहेगा. कंप्यूटर आ गया तो हमारा काम बढ़ गया. Because we are doing multiple things with the computer now. It's going to be the same with AI. It's going to come. It's already there. We cannot run away from it. But look at careers which are going to complement that AI. So to give you the simplest example, so many of you all must be having either Siri or Alexa with you all. And when you say, Alexa, do this, Alexa does that. And there are times and instances when Alexa turns around and says, I cannot comprehend what you're saying. Because Alexa cannot understand the accent in which you're saying. Now, we talk with multiple accents in our country. Correct? So maybe the accent with which I speak is not an accent which is recorded with Alexa. Hence, Alexa cannot recognize it and she gives me an answer saying, I cannot comprehend. Now, think of this, of somebody who's good in languages, a linguist, working with technology, and what a beautiful career you will have. Because there are so many languages and so many accents which need to be put into that AI so that Alexa works beautifully. And this is how technology and all the careers are going to merge. That's what is going to happen to us. We will be there. We will have our jobs. Our job roles will change. That is all. adaptability. We are human beings. We adapt, no? We learn, which is what we will continue doing. So all of us cannot be from technology. All of us cannot be having that engineering mindset of doing coding and all that kind of stuff. I cannot do anything of it. I'm zero. If you ask me mathematics is the minus level, not the zero level. I'm that bad in math. To me, I have not designed it. I can use it. So all these years we heard about STEM careers. Everybody kept talking about STEM careers, and an entire generation has gone into saying, but I need to do technology and arithmetic and all that. And I keep saying now in that STEM, put the alphabet A. That STEM will run only if there's steam in it. Humanities ka A dalo beech mein. If you take out humanities from technology, it is not going to survive. Psychology, anthropology, sociology, history, political science, languages, name it, and it is going to have an impact on technology. Everything. AI is there to stay, and we are also there to stay. We will work together.
Okay, so last piece of advice to the people who have cancelled, like present class 12 board exams are cancelled. They are like they are not in a state that what to do, where to go, what will be the policies of the school admissions and all, college admissions and all, what will be the school criteria. So the question is like, what is the last piece of advice as a counselor for them?
Okay. So first and foremost, don't close your books. Please keep your books open and keep revising. The parameters have still to come in a defined way. An internal exam is on that may be one parameter that is there. You need to know what I want to get into. So please, if you've not done assessments, if you've not done a psychometric assessment, if you've not taken a guidance from a career counselor, now is the time that you can do it. Because if you understand what your aptitude, personality, interest is, you would be able to get a better guidance as to what you want to do. So do that and do a little bit of introspection. Understand what I want to do. Don't get carried with your peers. All of us have very good friends, but you don't make life decisions based on what my friend is going to do. Because like I said, each one of us is unique. Understand what is good with me and work on that. So take the support from a career counselor, take the support from people who can help you with that. You have enough people in your own organization to help you with that. So please stretch your hand out and say, sir, bata do, help me, and people will help you. This is a challenging time. Hope nobody has to go through this phase again in their life. We have faced it and we will come out brighter from that. You guys will make decisions of what you want to do, but make sure that you make a plan A and a plan B. Don't bank on one option only. Keep multiple options open for yourself. That is something that's very, very important. So don't say only one college I will fill the form. Please make very, very clear that you will fill forms in multiple colleges for the courses that you want to do. If Delhi University is what most of you would be looking at, please, CUCET is what is going to happen for Delhi University. Explore how the CUCET pattern is and start studying on that. So as of now, you guys cannot close your books for anything. You need to be preparing for the entrance exams that the college may have. So you would need to focus on that. Clarity needs to be a little more from the department. Once that comes, you will be able to work out better. In the meanwhile, get the support of a career counselor so that things are better for you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It was really, really a very enriching session. Most of the questions are still in a pipeline, but I would like you to give your mail ID to all the students who are right now listening to me.
Can I put it in the chat?
Yes, you can go to the everyone option as you are a co-host and you can give it to everyone. So any queries right now, children, you can directly mail to ma'am. And it will be very, very informative for you all to get more about from ma'am. Because मेरे को हमेशा ये लगता है कि I can quench my thirst asking you more and more and more and more and questions, because in that way I'm also getting enriched. So thank you so much for taking your time from your very busy schedule, because I know this sessions and meetings and phone calls right now, making your job very very annoying, but also very interesting to help somebody who is really needing. So thank you so much, ma'am, for being there with Sunbeam Sun City. Is always a special connect with Sunbeam Sun City, and I hope that this pandemic gets over and I meet you soon as a person as soon as possible. We get the time.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thanks, Abhinav, for having me. It's always a pleasure interacting with you guys. And take care and stay safe, all of you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Signing off from the day.
Bye.
Bye bye.